Hi, hello, and welcome to Journey Towards Wealth. In today's video, let's discuss some habits that keep us poor. These habits are things that you continue doing without even realizing that they are not helping us to achieve our financial goals. These habits do come naturally to us because that's what we see around. But then, if you break these habits, you are in a better financial position and you can actually have a better financial life. The first and foremost is not paying yourself first. What happens is, whenever you get an income, the first inclination for us is to pay our bills, to pay our expenses, and then whatever left we will save. And that is a habit of poor person or a poor man. A rich man or the people who would want to better their financial life will first ensure that a 10 to 20% at least of their income is taken towards their savings. They first automate the process of saving 10 to 20%, and whatever left will be used for spending. Actually, people find it difficult to believe that this process can be easily achieved once you make it a habit. Why? First you allocate your savings and your mind automatically finds way to adjust the expenses according to the money left. But if you do not give the mind the chance to do it, you will go on with your process of paying all your expenses, buying all the things that you want, and whatever left will be your savings. So the first habit to break is to not to pay yourself first and ensure that you give yourself a priority and pay yourself first. Another bad habit that can spoil your financial life is to not have emergency funds. You should have at least 3 to 6 months of your emergency funds in a liquid fund or any instrument which is liquid, and amount can be withdrawn immediately. In today's world of uncertainties, anytime some major event might come up in life or some sudden changes might happen in life, and you may not be having enough money available with you. So it is important that you have this emergency fund saved up somewhere, which can be withdrawn at any point of time. Now what happens is, yes, it is not easy for everybody to save, invest, have emergency fund and all that, which is a fair enough point. So first, before you start your savings or investment, have this emergency fund ready. Instead of keeping 20% for yourself, first part of the 10 to 20% can be put in for your emergency fund. And once you have accumulated enough corpus, then move on to your next category of savings and investments. But this is one habit which people do not have, to have liquid money available so that in case tomorrow some emergency come up, you can withdraw it anytime. Please do not ignore this factor. Otherwise, this can be another detrimental factor in your financial life. So the next money habit that can derail your financial life is delay in investment. People have multiple reasons for not starting on their investment journey. It could be because they do not have knowledge on how to go about with investment. They do not know where to start it from. Or it could be because they are too busy that they do not want to look into investment. Or it could be you feel that your savings are so small. How do I start with investing? These are multiple reasons people give for delaying their investment. But believe me, these are just excuses for you. You need to also realize, more time your money spends in the savings account, the value of your money is coming down because of inflation. Inflation is eating away your money in the savings account. So it's important for you to actually start with your investments so that your money can compound and grow over a period of time. Again, if you are somebody who would like to invest in stock market, I hope you would have heard this. It is not the time in which you enter the market which is important. It is the time in the market, which means the amount of time you are able to hold your investment and let it compound and grow over a period of time. That is what matters. So if you're somebody who have been delaying your investment journey, then I think this is the time to start and embark on your journey towards investment, through which your money will grow over a period of time. So the next financial habit or money habit that can derail your financial life is to focus only on savings. From the beginning, we had taught that we need to save more and we focus on saving. We try and save money or the income that we make. but we always forget the other side of the equation, which is to increase your income. Today's world, there are umpteen legal ways in which you can increase your income. You can look at for a side hustle, or if you have a hobby which you can monetize, you can look at that, or you can look at investment in stock markets or in real estate. All this will help you to get more additional income for you. Or you can look at increasing your skill set and improving your salary in your current job. So there are various ways you can increase your income. Only when you have both of it, which is to increase your savings and also increasing your income, when both of it go in hand, that is when you will be able to better your financial life. Focusing just on savings and trying to increase the savings, there is a limit to it, and the only way you can cut above that limit is to focus on increasing your income. The next habit which does not help you to improve your financial life is to not be aware about your income and expenses. This is hard to believe. How can you not be aware about income and expenses? But trust me, there are many people today who have no idea about the incomes coming in and the expenses that's going out. And this is another money habit which can break your financial life. If you're not aware on what you're spending your money on, then how are you able to reduce those unnecessary expenses? Tracking your expenses is the first step to ensure that you can cut on your unnecessary expenses, and this will give you a feeling of the expenses which you might knowingly not spend on. So that is a good way for you to ensure that you reduce your expenses. So tracking is another step which help you to have a better financial life. Somebody who tracks their expenses, their income, is in a better position to achieve their financial goals, because they realize what money is coming in, they realize what expenses are happening, and each month they will try to reduce those unnecessary expenses. So it's important for you to have a track of your expenses and your incomes so that you have a better financial life. The third habit which keeps you poor is to be comfortable with bad debts. All debts are not bad. I agree to it. There are debts like mortgage debts. There are debts like educational loan, which helps you to actually increase your net worth, or which helps you to improve yourself. Like a mortgage loan is a positive loan. Why? Because it helps you to build an asset which will actually grow in value over time. And also educational loan is for your own personal improvement, which would help you to get a better job or a better career later on in life. So those are good loans. But there are loans like credit card, where you have to pay huge interest if you forget to pay that on time. Or there are personal loans. These are all bad loans. And in today's world of consumerism, people are very comfortable with these bad loans. And these loans, imagine if you have to pay around 20 to 30% as interest on credit card, how bad can be that for your financial life? So being comfortable with a bad loan or a bad debt is another habit which need to be broken. So the next money habit that can derail your financial life is not to focus on your finance or not to care about your finances. Many a times we have seen people not caring about their finances. And ultimately, this is one reason that they are not able to improve their financial life, or they are not able to be in a better secured position in terms of their finance. One thing you need to always understand is there is nobody other than you who can care about your finance or focus on your finance. And only if you start caring about finance can you improve your financial life, or can you have a secured financial life, or you can achieve financial freedom. People do not understand or do not bother to give importance to this basic concept of finance. Another reason is money as a slave is great. Money as a master can be disastrous. And hence it becomes important for you to actually manage your money, and that can be done only when you start focusing on the finance of your life. What happens is, when it comes to your health, when it comes to your relationship, when it comes to your mind, when it comes to your soul, when it comes to your house, for everything or every aspect of your life, you are ready to focus on it and take measures to improve it. This is the focus or care that you need to have towards your finances. This is one single step which will help you to actually have a secured financial life, or to achieve financial independence, or accumulate wealth over a period of time. The next money habit that can derail your financial life is to pay too much of taxes. Yes, you heard it right. Here we're not talking about evading your taxes, but we are talking about reducing your taxes in a legal way. You would have heard about many rich people who do not pay high taxes because they are aware about the tax regulations and rules of their country, and they are able to make the changes accordingly. If you're somebody who is ready to understand the tax regulations and rules of your country and then make the changes, it's perfectly fine. But if you find difficult to do it, it is better that you take the help of a tax consultant who would guide you to actually go through the process of filing your tax. Now, we are not saying here that you should not pay your taxes or you should not file your returns. But we are talking about the number of legal ways in which you can actually reduce your taxes, which you need to understand. And once you reduce your taxes, then you're in a better position to invest that money and enhance your income and embark on your journey towards financial independence. So the last habit that can derail your financial life is to live above your means. Living above your means is nothing but you are spending more than what you're earning, or you're spending more than your income. For example, if you're somebody earning 100 rupees and your expenses are 110, then you're actually living above your mean, which could be a financial disaster in making. The problem is such kind of people are not even aware about the damage that they are doing to themselves. So if you're somebody who has been living paycheck to paycheck, or if you're somebody who is in deep debt, it is high time you understand that you have to live within your means, or you have to live within the income that you make, and you are able to save at least 10 to 20% of your monthly income. This is only way for you to be financially independent and later on to have enough money to go on in your life. We have gone to the list of financial habits or money habits that can derail your financial life. And I can hear many of you thinking, these are all logical things. These are all common sense. What is there to explain? But these days, common sense has become very uncommon. So that's the reason that I had to bring up this video, because these are habits I have seen in many people who I've interacted with. And the saddest part is they are not even aware about this fact. So it's important for you to analyze yourself and see if these habits are in you. And again, these habits are something which you have been doing over a period of time, and it becomes difficult for you to actually understand that you're doing it. So it's important for you to take that extra effort to actually analyze yourself and see if you're really going through any of these habits. And if you're going through these habits, then it's important for you to make the changes so that you can be a financial success, or you can actually go on your journey towards financial freedom. I hope these videos are useful for you. If you find this video useful, please like, share and subscribe to this channel so that we get motivated to bring in more videos like this. Thank you so much for your time.